Alright, so here's my EE128 project. It's going to be an automatic pet feeder. So the main components of this project are going to be the stepper motor, which is housed inside of this can. We have our 7-segment LED display. We have a potentiometer right here, and we have our button press right here. So how the system works is you use the potentiometer as a dial to change the value of how much food you want to dispense, which essentially changes how long and how many steps the stepper motor is actually going to run for. So you use this to select how much you want, and then you're going to use this button right here, and on the button press, the feeder will actually go off. So right here we're on let's do level 1 right here, and then we're going to give it a button press. It's going to rotate to dispense, and then it's going to rotate back. And then let's say for 3, rotate back. It's going to do a little bit of more stepping to give it more time to rotate. And then at 5, you have it right there. It takes the longest time, and it should dispense the most amount of food. So now let's go ahead and try it with some food in there. Alright, so now we have, so I actually don't have any dog food or cat food because I don't have a pet. So we're going to be using this bottle of expired melatonin pills because it's similar in size to some kinds of pet food. So right now, we do have our level set on number 2. And then we're going to go ahead and be dispensing right now. And it's going to give your cat some treats. So if you see in the bowl, we're going to have, let's see, 5, 6, 7, we have 8 treats right now in the bowl. And then let's crank it up to 4 and see how many we get now. So we're going to go ahead and rotate. Let's see. And it does look like we do get a little bit more, maybe about the same. If you can see, it is because it is not a filled reservoir. So let's go ahead and fill it up some more, and then we should be able to see better results. Okay, so we refilled it, so it's all dispersed more evenly now, so it should dispense more evenly. So right now we have it on setting number 4. So we're going to go ahead and press. As you can see, we got a lot more this time, just because it does take more steps, so the proportion so the number of steps that the stepper motor does take is proportional to the number that we have selected. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and turn it to number 5, and then we're going to go ahead and dispense at level number 5. So as you can see, it does dispense the most amount at number 5, and that again is because it just takes the holes that are cut into these cylinders are going to overlap for a long enough time to be able to dispense that amount. So that's going to be the entire project. It does work on all 6 levels. A couple of shortcomings of this lab are going to be more on the mechanical side. So the connection between the stepper motor and this top rotating cylinder could be a lot better. If I had the right materials, it could be absolutely mechanically secured with like a screw or like a nut or like a end cap. But unfortunately, I had to make do with what I had, so it is secured by cardboard, tape, and glue right now. So yeah, that's one of the main shortcomings of this lab. Is more of on the mechanical aspect. Other than that, some things that could be added to it are going to be things like a buzzer to let you know that it is dispensing or that when it is done. Unfortunately, I do not have a buzzer for this project, but it is definitely something that another feature you could add. And obviously, we could integrate a lot more levels into this and be able to dispense a lot more food. But that would all be a further expansion of this. So thank you, that's my project. Let me know if you have any questions.